Setup establishes the work coordinate system and its direction for the active job. The WCS defines the origin and orientation of the X, Y, and Z axes as they relate to the CNC machine, and it is the reference point for all machine operations. Multiple setups can be used. Click Create Setup. The name is an editable value, allowing for custom naming conventions. The program number is per setup, allowing each to have a unique program number. Depending on your selections, each of the remaining settings can add additional inputs below. Click the Position Type drop-down to define the origin of the WCS. World defines it as the model origin. Component box point defines it as a point on the parts bounding box. Stock box point defines it a point on the stock bounding box. To select a different point for either box point option, click the Position Group box and select a point visible in the graphics area. Click the Direction Type drop-down to set the direction of the work coordinate system. Depending on your selections, it adds the appropriate group boxes to input the direction as either an axis, edge, or face. By default, the associated work axis is already input for each direction. Change it by clicking on another axis of the triad or select an edge or face in the graphics area. Toggle the reverse arrow to change directions. Click the Machine Mating drop-down to translate components for simulation. Automatic places a bounding box around the elements and uses its center as the mating point position. The mating point position is then centered on the machine table. Manual translates components relative to the machine table mating position in the X, Y, and Z directions. Click OK to accept the setup. Click the ellipsis to access the Setup's context menu with options to edit, duplicate, suppress, or delete.